To the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Could Jimmy Butler be the missing piece for the Warriors' next championship? Welcome to Warriors News Fan Update, your go-to channel for the hottest takes and breaking news on the Golden State Warriors. Today, we're diving into a potential trade that could redefine the team's future. Imagine Stephen Curry receiving support from a star who thrives under pressure. That's exactly what Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat could bring to the table. According to Eddie Bitar from Fadeaway World, the Warriors might be considering a bold trade involving Jonathan Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Looney, Gary Payton II, and a valuable 2025 first-round pick. In return, Butler would don the Golden State jersey. But does this make sense? Butler isn't just a six-time All-Star. He's a player who embodies grit, relentless defense, and leadership on the court. His presence wouldn't just ease the load on Curry, it would also bring balance to a team striving to remain relevant in an increasingly competitive Western Conference. For the Heat, this trade would mean more than losing a star. It would offer a chance to rebuild around Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro, adding young talent and a prize draft pick. For the Warriors, Butler's arrival could be the push needed to propel the veteran trio, Curry, Green, and Butler, back to the top. As Bitar noted, Jimmy Butler won't win a title on his own, but he elevates everyone around him. And that's the essence of the Warriors' style: selflessness, resilience, and teamwork. Beyond the trade itself, envisioning Butler as a Warrior means imagining a team with a new defensive identity. Picture Butler taking on the toughest perimeter assignments, freeing Curry to focus on his offensive magic. Not only does this preserve Steph's energy for clutch moments, but it also transforms the team into a fortress on both ends of the court. And what about his impact in the locker room? Butler brings a fierce competitive mentality, perfectly aligned with the Warriors' DNA. He has proven himself as a player who thrives in high-pressure moments, as seen in his playoff performances with the Heat. Pairing him with Draymond Green and Curry would create a leadership dynamic any opponent would respect. On the flip side, the cost of this acquisition is undeniable. Kuminga and Wiggins represent the franchise's future and present, respectively. Losing Looney and Payton II would mean parting with players who are the heart of the defense and the depth of the roster. This trade isn't just about adding talent, it's about redefining priorities, focusing on winning now, no matter the cost. For Warriors fans, this goes beyond numbers or stats. It's about believing that Jimmy Butler could be the difference in a season where every detail matters. Are we ready to sacrifice key pieces and go all in for another title run? Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Is Butler the missing piece in the Warriors' puzzle? Or does this trade pose too much risk for a team with an already strong legacy? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know your perspective. Don't forget, this is Warriors News Fan Update, where you'll find the deepest analysis and behind-the-scenes insights into the Golden State Warriors. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. My take as a Warriors fan: the idea of bringing Jimmy Butler to the team leaves me torn. On one hand, he's exactly the type of player who can elevate the team in crucial moments. Butler has a winning mentality, elite defensive capabilities, and the ability to lead when the pressure is highest. Imagining him alongside Curry and Draymond on a title-contending team is thrilling. It would be amazing to see Butler bringing his intensity and leadership to the Chase Center. On the other hand, I deeply value what Jonathan Kuminga and Andrew Wiggins represent. Kuminga is a developing gem, and Wiggins proved essential during our last championship run. Plus, Looney and Payton II are the heart and soul of the team in terms of effort and dedication. Giving up so many fundamental pieces feels like dismantling the foundation that brought us success. If I had to make a bet, I'd say this trade would only make sense if we were absolutely certain Butler could take us back to the NBA Summit. Still, it's a risky decision, sacrificing part of the future for a shot at immediate success. As a fan, my heart tells me to trust the guys already here, but my rational side understands that Butler might be the difference between competing and truly winning. In the end, I believe this trade would be a high-risk, high-reward move. It all depends on how much we're willing to gamble to maximize Curry's legacy. If the front office takes this path, I'll be cheering as always, because one thing is clear: we're the Golden State Warriors, and we aren't afraid to dream big. Would Butler's straightforward and demanding style fit with the Warriors' unique dynamic, where selflessness and joy go hand in hand with competitiveness? Then there's the age factor. While Butler is still in his prime, he's entering a phase where the miles on his legs start to matter. Are we ready to trade promising young talents like Kuminga for a player who, while a star now, might not have the same impact in a few years? As a fan, it's hard to ignore this risk, especially since we've seen how developing homegrown talent brought us to the NBA's pinnacle before. However, there's a compelling argument. Stephen Curry's window to compete at the highest level won't stay open forever. If Butler is the guy who can help Curry secure another title before he retires, it might be worth the sacrifice. After all, this is about maximizing the legacy of one of the greatest players in basketball history. My final opinion as a fan: I'd love to see Jimmy Butler wearing a Warriors jersey, but only if the trade doesn't completely compromise the franchise's future. Maybe there's a middle ground where we can retain key pieces like Kuminga while adding Butler's experience. Either way, I trust Bob Myers and the front office to make the right decision, because if there's one thing we've learned over the years, it's that they know how to build winning teams. No matter which path we take, one thing is certain. As a fan, I'll be cheering and believing because we are the Warriors. With or without Butler, we remain a team built to compete, innovate, and inspire. Let's go, Dub Nation!